What is going on, guys? Welcome back to a brand new Fortnite video. So today I'm going to be doing a little something different and talking about the conspiracy theory about the comet coming to hit Tilted Towers. Now, we do know a little bit about this, but we don't know if it's 100% true, obviously thus being a conspiracy theory, but I will be going over this. All this stuff was basically posted by a guy named Alec15, so I'll have the link in the description while I'm going over it. But anyways, let's get into this, and we might have ourselves a date of when it's going to be actually happening. So on this post, it kind of talks about the founder of Epic Games, Tim Sweeney. He started his career by making an old game called ZZT, and it was released in 1991. And in the game, there is a weird, odd scene where the city gets hit by a meteor, and it has really no context to the game as to what's going on, but this is kind of before the internet exploded, so there wasn't really any like forums to really talk about like Easter eggs or anything like that. So as you can tell by the screenshot right here, basically it's a little meteor. Well, it's not really little, but it's a big blue meteor hitting a city. And if I could think about that way, the only thing that we really think about is Tilted Towers when you think city in Fortnite. Like, come on. So later down the line, Tim Sweeney actually merged together with a Polish company after he formed Epic Games, nearly tripling the company's net worth. And later on, the Polish company and Sweeney parted ways. Many people believe this is why the map is based around Poland. And if you look at this screenshot right here, as you can tell, Poland definitely has a huge resemblance with the actual Fortnite map itself, so I kind of guess this makes a lot of sense. And this isn't the only weird thing about the map just being similar. The towns actually line up perfectly with the Polish cities as well. So basically, if you look on the map, there's a town or a city called Warsaw, and it's actually well known as the biggest shopping center in Middle Europe. And if you translate the Fortnite map over to the map of Poland, Retail Row actually lines up perfectly with Warsaw. So that's kind of weird, but if you think that's kind of weird, listen to this. So in northern Poland, there is a ghost town, and the inhabitants left during World War II in the area is turned into a graveyard for the many people who died during the war. Now take a guess where the area lines up with exactly. Yep, Haunted Hills, right there in the top left. So here's where stuff gets even crazier. So the head of the Polish sector of the company Epic Games was partnered with was from a town called Poznan, a town which had an asteroid hit its most densely populated city, in which the game's case is Tilted Towers. So it lines up correctly exactly with Tilted Towers. Like, if that doesn't say anything, I don't know what does. Now in Poland, this place is actually called the Morosco Meteorite Reserve, but I personally think this might actually hit the borders of Tilted, kind of like how it did in Poznan. If not, it wipe out the entire Tilted to change up the game and its meta. Now to go ahead and sum this whole thing up, basically there's a lot of weird stuff not happening on PC, which I'm actually a PC player myself, but that's been happening on console with weird vibrations in the controller, like around certain areas on the map. Now what's weird about this is Alec actually mentioned another subreddit that's from Vigilance Faux Tracer, and he basically kind of went in depth about the vibrations, and he said what he discovered is the controller actually does two types of vibrations: a light vibration, which is subtle and lasts for a second, whilst there's a harder vibration which lasts for 1.5 seconds. And these are the following patterns discovered. Now he did say it intrigued him as to why there was different vibration patterns, and it turns out there's actually a logical reason as to why there is and what triggers this pattern. The first pattern is what occurs when it's daytime in the game, and the second pattern is what occurs when it's nighttime. And the third is when it occurs when there's a storm, and the fourth pattern is when you're gliding down the map. And when this pattern is translated into Morse code, it translates into the following: SOS D5418. So what the heck does this mean? Well, we all know that SOS basically is a common thing to use if you need help in any sort of way, whether you're like stranded on an island or like Morse code or something. But you're probably wondering, what the heck does D5 and 418 mean? Well, after he did some digging, basically D5 is the location of Tilted Towers on the map, and I'll go ahead and put a picture on the screen right now so you guys can see. But if you go to D and then 5, it actually puts up exactly to Tilted Towers. Now, but what does 418 mean? That's the real question. So a lot of people thought it was going to be 418, meaning April 1st, 2018, but I personally think that it will be happening on April 18th of 2018. I don't really think the 18 really resembles 2018. I think it actually resembles the day of the month. So if this theory is correct and we figure out what's going on with this comet as it keeps getting bigger and bigger and heading towards Tilted Towers, we don't really know exactly what date it's going to be happening, but if this is currently right and this conspiracy theory is correct, it will actually be happening on 4/18 of this month. Anyways, guys, hopefully you guys did enjoy this video, this little conspiracy theory. If you want to see some more and want me to talk about a little bit more of this, make sure to go ahead and drop a like and subscribe if you're new, and comment down below what you think about all this stuff. Anyways, with that being said, hopefully you have a fantastic